All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So tonight I wanted to go into part 3 of ad testing and kind of walk you guys through what the next steps are. So last week I talked about uploading 10 different videos and what the process is kind of like eliminating those over time. So I'm gonna go into this right here and just show you where I'm at right now. So I had narrowed it down. I mean, you can see all the ones I turned off. I had narrowed it down to my copy 3. And originally when I did that, it was just this one here at the top, simply copy 3. Okay, because it was the lowest cost per like that I had developed at the time. So once you narrowed it down from those 10 original videos, the next step is to make small adjustments to just that one video and actually create a new split test with just that one video. The reason you're doing that is you're trying to find if there's another version of that same video that will actually drive a little bit more traffic, okay? Maybe get the price down even a little bit lower. So this is still the original right here. And then what I did was a couple of different ones. I did one where I looked at what thumbnail was recommended for the video. And again, the thumbnail is just what people will see as they're scrolling through their news feed before they actually would click on it or hover over the video. It's like that first shot of what they see of your video. So you could pick a different thumbnail. So that's what I did for this one. And I'll actually go in and show you these and how to do this. But I just wanted to, kind of explain what different things you can change. The other thing I did was just from this original, keeping the same thumbnail this time, I just experimented with the filter. So I put a different filter on the video for that one to see if maybe that visual would perform better. And then I had another one that I already turned off down here. It's that same one, but with new music. So I had, again, just kept the same video. There was no filter on this one. It was just changing the music. And then the last one is I kind of like combined a couple of things. I sped up the video. I had new music. I had a new filter. It was just pretty much a completely new thing, other than the actual video itself. So like I said, that's the next step, is just going through and actually making small adjustments to the one video that you've narrowed it down to see which version of that video is going to perform better. So far, the original one is still at the better cost per share. Like I said, I did eliminate one so far. I'm giving these another day, maybe 2, because they are starting to catch up now. Because I'm curious to see if, they will end up at a lower cost. All right, so now let me actually show you some of these. Let me go to the Power Editor. Remember the Ads Manager, when it says Ads Manager up here, that's really just to look at the current data. You're not actually going to do any editing in that part of it. You want to make sure you're in the Power Editor when you're actually going to make edits. All right, so let me go into this. I'm actually going to show you how I changed each of these videos. So again, this was the original. Let me just bring this up again. Click on it, edit. Okay, yeah, so again, it was just, I'll just play a very short piece of this. So that was the original. Now if I go back here, and I'll show you the one where I just changed the thumbnail. So it's still gonna be the same exact video. What the heck? Hold on. Okay, I clicked the wrong thing. There we go. But now I changed the thumbnail. So you see the start of this video. What is going on here? There we go. Is a different frame. So now it's from the side instead of the other one. I was more like facing the front. Okay, so that it was the second way that I changed it. And then let me go back to my ad sets again. And then for the next one, I just did a new filter. Okay, I know it looks a little different for some reason, but you can see it's like a darker color. I look a little more tan. So I thought maybe that would do a little bit better. And then where's the one where I just did new music? That was this one. Oh, unclick that. Actually, I think the filter might be different on this one too, because I finally figured out how to use iMovie. What the heck? Finally figured out how to use iMovie. And actually, I do like it better. It took me a little bit longer to figure out. And I'm going to walk you through how to actually download royalty-free music from YouTube to your iTunes. Figured that out too. It's amazing what you can Google and learn on your own. All right, so this one was just different music, I think. Okay, so you get the idea. Same video, just different music. And then the very last one, which I probably spent the most time on this one, so I'm like really hoping that this one does the best. But again, the whole purpose of doing this is to see what other people actually prefer. So in the training, they tell you not to get attached to your videos too much, because what you think, what you might think is going to do the best might not necessarily be what everyone else thinks is the best. So this one, I changed the wording a little bit. It has the filter on it, it has the new music, and it's sped up. So you get the idea. All right, so now how do I do this? It's pretty much the same process as what I taught you last week of how you're going to duplicate the ad and then just make the edit. But I'm going to walk you through it. So I'm going to go back to the campaign again. And this was the example that I had done for you guys last time. So I'm going to click into that one. See here, I had started doing a couple of test things with you guys, and I accidentally turned them on, so that's why there's a couple of costs here. But anyway, so let's say that this one ended up being the winning ad. Let's say the cost or the price per like ended up being the lowest out of all 10. So what I would do is, like I just did, I clicked into that one individual ad. Hold on. Sorry, you want to do it from the ad set. So you have it clicked, and then just like before, you're going to click on duplicate. And again, this pop-up will come up, and you should keep everything the way that it is. Original campaign, one duplicate, copies of ads, and any new ad set will be active. And then click create. Okay, so it's going to automatically come up with the same it might be the same name as something else you have over here. So what I did, just so that I realized like what video it was based off of, is I kept it the same. So I did it off of this copy. So I'm going to keep it copy, and then whatever is I'm going to change. So I'm going to change the thumbnail on this one. And then once you have the name change, you click on the one ad, and it takes you over to the ad. Okay, so let's see. Let's try another thumbnail. I don't like that one. do this first one. Okay, so change the thumbnail. So you're done with that one. And then again, you're gonna go back to the ad set. Okay, so now you see that one was added here. Copy thumbnail. I don't actually want that to be active. Just trying to show you an example. All right, and then I'm gonna go back into that again, make sure I'm just in that campaign. Now for the next one, again, you wanna start with the original. So don't copy off of the thumbnail one, you wanna copy off of the original winning ad and do the same process. Duplicate, create. And then the same thing, you would say this one is, you know, filter, and go into the one ad. Now, if you're actually making edits to the video itself, you're probably gonna have to upload a new video. I didn't do that already for this, so I can't show you that for sure, but to do that again, remember you just go down to this part and you click on change video, and then you would upload that video that has the new filter on it. Okay, so like I said, it's very similar to the process you did before. It's just now you're split testing on one specific ad. So that's the next step of it. Now let me turn these off again because I don't actually want these to go. I don't want to pay for them. Okay. All right. So the other thing I wanted to show you was how I figured out how to download music from YouTube. So hold on, let me do a new share. I don't want to share this anymore. Okay, let me bring up YouTube. Okay, so when you're in YouTube, I mean, you could just search royalty-free music. It'll bring you to, you know, the audio library. I have it kind of saved already to my favorites, so it pops up here when I first sign in. But yeah, you can just search. I don't want that right now. Royalty-free music. See, it already comes up, and click on that, and it's gonna bring you to this audio library, and it has like individual ones listed here. You can do it that way, or I'm gonna hold on. I subscribe to it.
A drink for when you go into an apartment party, and if you put a six-pack in the tiny fridge, people will take your drinks.
Sorry, stupid ads. But I mean, there's a whole list, and you can actually search by mood too. If you get back to the original page, no, I forget how to do that. But when you find one that you like, you're gonna click on the share button, and then it brings up this little link right here, and you actually just copy. Okay, so I copied it, and then from there, let me bring up the other screen here. I found this application. It's called, I'm not sure if that's an I, but it's like FLVTO downloader. Now that's specifically for, actually, I don't know if it's for just a Mac, but it does download right to YouTube or YouTunes, iTunes. So that's why I use it, because now I have it saved in my iTunes. So once you download that, it is a free application that you can have on your computer. Then you're just gonna paste that in there, and it asks you, do you want to download it as a video or an audio? Well, I don't want the video, I just want the audio so that I can attach that to my videos. So I click audio, and it's gonna upload that eventually. You know what? I probably need to open my iTunes. That would be helpful. then once this is uploaded, I'll bring it over to iTunes and show you that it's been recently added. So what is this called? Neo Noir when I was young. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff on there that's royalty free. And like I said, I usually search by mood. So like they have like groups of like happy songs, groups of sad songs, groups of funky songs, group of angry music. I mean, there's pretty much everything that you could possibly want, whatever you think would fit your video better. But there's tons of stuff to listen to. So you don't have to worry about running out of ideas. All right, so that one's uploaded. So I'm gonna bring over to iTunes next. Okay, so I'm in iTunes. Hold on. Got it recently added. What did I forget to do? Oh, whoops, I skipped a step. Hold on. Okay, let me go back to this. So you actually have to click on this little button first and then export to iTunes. All right, and then it's gonna show up there. Okay, so there it is. There's my new piece of music, and I just created a playlist here, royalty-free music, so I have it all in the same spot. So I just drag it down there. And then you have music that you can set to your videos. And then I'll probably do, I think next week next week I'm in Disney World, so I won't be doing one. And I know, Katie, you're on vacation too, so I don't expect you to be on either. But I think maybe 2 weeks out, yeah, I'll be here. Yeah, because the summit is Thursday, so I'll be here Wednesday or 2 weeks from now. I think I'm gonna do one on actually how to use iMovie. Because I like Flipagram, but then the thing I don't like about it is it says Flipagram on the video. And I think that's maybe turns some people off a little bit. I'm not sure. So iMovie is just a little bit better for that. Plus you can add like really cool transitions and stuff between your clips of videos on iMovie, which you can't really do with Flipagram. So there's certainly pros and cons to every I guess application you could use. But since I spent so much time figuring out how to use iMovie, I figured I would share that with you too. All right, so that's what I have for you guys tonight. Katie, have you gotten a chance to start working on any of your videos yet? You're muted.
Sorry. Yeah, I didn't get to watch all of it. I missed the first part because I was taking Burke out, but yeah. I think I have a lot of work ahead of me.
You know, it is, but
I tried to do like a food video and my phone fell, and then so they got a picture of the, and then I hit the wrong button and then I stopped it and then I had to restart a video. So I'm like, so one food thing ends up having like 3 videos, so I'm not sure if I can even use that, but I've been trying to, like, as I think about it, like video or like that kind of thing, just to kind of get used to having a camera and like showing the camera things as I cook or whatever. It doesn't look anything like the fun little ones that are online, but
that's all right. Like I said, it's some time to like figure out what works.
Yeah.
And how to do all of this, because it is.
Yeah.
With the training, I literally like watched all of his tutorials like 3 or 4 times before I was like,
yeah.
I know what I'm doing.
That's why I feel like for me, it's gonna be just to make sure all the settings are right and whatever, that I click the right things and that I put the right things in the right areas. But yeah, I mean, I don't like, I actually was really surprised. Like, I'm not even sure really what started it. I think I shared my group for next week on my personal page, and all of a sudden 5 of my friends liked my page and people started commenting. And now the posts that I didn't even boost are at like 65 people saw it. And I'm like, and I'm used to like 10 to 15 see each post. So to jump from like 10 to 15 to 60, I was
Mhm.
like, what did I do? I don't know what I did that was different. But like I have one person that is not a family or friend that said that they would like to be a part of the, like, that they wanted to do the event next week. So I was kind of surprised, like I was kind of excited for that because I was like, I don't even know this person. Like I can really,
Yeah.
you know, start out with them so and make a relationship with them. So I'm excited for that. I'm not sure how I'm going to run it while at the beach. I have a lot of stuff like prepped ahead, but I still want to do some.
Yeah.
It seems like the stuff that I prepped ahead, like this week, I just didn't even try to like. I got so busy on Sunday that I didn't even create posts for the week. So I've been posting sporadically, and those are the ones that people are responding to, not the ones that I created all in one shot, for to spread out throughout the week.
Right.
But I'm not one to like take selfies and stuff, and I forget until after the fact that, oh, I could have taken a picture of this, or oh, I could have videoed this, like, or I could have posted my workout. So I struggle with that because it's like I don't remember throughout the day to post stuff like you do, but that's the stuff that seems to be getting the hits.
Right. Again, it's something that like I've learned to do over time because I
Yeah.
don't really want to take selfies either, but now it's always like I don't know, it just becomes this thing in the back of your head where like whatever I'm doing, I'm like, how can I make a post out of this?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like I was at TJ Maxx yesterday and I was like, I saw like all the fitness stuff and I just snapped a picture of it and I'm like, I'll just post out this. Like,
Yeah.
and then that got a lot of like people still aren't liking the posts, but every now and then I have somebody like it.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm starting to get people to the page that are not family and friends, and some of those people are starting to see and like the post. So I think it's like picking up a little bit, it feels like. Like where it's not just like, my dad liking all my statuses or Ryan who.
Right. Well, what's interesting about Facebook and the way that like the algorithm works with that is like so when you have someone comment on your post, it's gonna bring it up in their sometimes it brings it up in their newsfeed. So people
Right.
their
Yeah.
friends now see it and that's how it kind of snowballs. The other thing that I've learned is when someone comments, you obviously want to respond to them on their comment.
Yeah.
But if you tag them in their comment,
Right.
now every one of their friends sees it in their
Yes, exactly.
so
Yeah.
it you get that one comment and take advantage of it.
Right.
On
Yeah, like I had a couple of people, like 7 people say they were interested in the group for next week. And so then I wrote in the group like, hey, don't forget if you said you were interested, make sure you're changing it to going, because it's not saying that you're actually going to event. It's something you could do at home, and like this is what we're doing. And so then I got, it seemed like I got a lot of feedback from that, and then I was tagging people within the group. So then I think they were seeing like, oh, she tagged me in this event. And so then they were going to the event. So then, like, I ended up getting one person to switch from interested to going that way. So, like, just have to get the rest of them to. But I mean, even if they say they're interested, they're still see the post, I think, right?
I think so. I think they still get notifications.
Yeah.
In there. But yeah, I think I don't know how that works.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'll just try to find. I was thinking, like, I don't have iTunes and stuff, and I don't have, because I'm Android.
Okay.
So I'll have to figure out, like, an alternative to those things. And, like, the iMovies that you were talking about and stuff, like, I won't have any of that.
Gotcha.
But, if I see what you're doing, then maybe I can try to just find the version of that.
Right.
Like, did they come out with the Beachbody, the on-demand app for iPhone already?
I think so. I haven't used it, but
I just saw Ryan got an email. Well, I got an email for Ryan because it's my email.
right.
And it said, like, the Android app just came out. Check it out and let us know what it's like. And that was just yesterday. So I was like, Wow, I wonder how long the iPhone one has been out.
I think it's been out for a while,
Yeah. But I just downloaded it tonight, so you can actually download them to your phone so they're offline.
Oh, that's cool.
So then you can, I can do it. So I guess I could probably just download that onto like an iPad, like a Kindle or something maybe.
Yeah.
And then watch them do it at the cabin that way instead of needing the internet.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, just experiment and
Yeah.
do what you can as far as making the videos. It's a process. It'll take some time to get used to and figuring out how to do this whole thing.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm kind of the guinea pig for our team, and it's definitely working. I can't believe that just like 2 weeks ago, I had like 500. I think it was 530 page likes, and I'm almost at 1,000 now. So
Oh my word.
it's just like mind blowing, like how
That's crazy.
awesome this is.
Jeez.
And now, granted, I've spent, I think I'm at like close to $150. So
Wow. Yeah.
that's why I'm trying to change them off as soon as I can. 'Cause I'm don't
Yeah.
But but I mean, it's if I only got 150, then I probably wouldn't be doing this still. But
Right.
like 500, I think it's worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm exhausted. It's been a crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna cut this a little short tonight, and I'm gonna get my butt to bed. We're gonna
Yeah.
for Disney Friday morning. Our flight's at 5:30 in the morning,
Okay.
so we have to leave the house at like 1.
Ew.
Yeah.
That's not fun.
We did a full day down there the first day, so.
Yeah.
So anyway, all right.
Have fun.
Thanks.
When do you come back?
We come back on the 8th, which is like the following Saturday.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Which is nice because then I have a whole day to like.
You know that? My coach.
Did you belch or something?
Yeah.
I'm an old man. You gotta forgive me.
He says he's an old man. You have to forgive him. Say hi, father.
Oh.
That's my father-in-law.
Oh, it's all good.
Yeah.
All right.
Alrighty. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you. All right. I'll talk to you later.
Talk to you later. Bye.